Hey guys, welcome back to another video with the Coast. I know it's been a long time. I promise I'm going to start doing more videos for you guys. I've had a lot going on, new baby, who dis? But no, a lot of things have been going on, but I thought I'd come on and show you guys a really quick, fun, easy tip on how to get a no makeup look. So this is a very simple look for anybody who's on the go, want to do something quick, fast, and easy, don't want to take too much time. So keep watching and we'll put this together. See you guys on the other side. All right, so I'm starting off with my face already moisturized. I do have a little bit of hydrating product on my lip. I am gonna go ahead and get started. First thing we're gonna do is gonna fill in our brows, and I am gonna be using the Super Fine Brow Detailer by Too Faced. This is actually their newest brow product that they have. It comes with a spoolie on one side and the other side is actually the pencil pomade. The reason why I like this specific pencil is because it is waterproof. It's a pomade, but it's also like a regular stick, not stick. It's a regular pencil eyebrow filler, but it's also pomade and it's 24 hours waterproof. So we're just gonna go ahead and fill in our brows. Don't have a mirror, give me a second. Let me grab a mirror. And I keep looking down, and that's because I just have my monitor here, and that's just like making sure that I can see that I'm in focus. I've done some videos where I thought I was in focus, did the whole video, and then boom, I'm like, this is trash. So we have this today. So let me grab a mirror and I'll get back. So first we wanna go ahead and fill in our brows. And all I'm doing is just tracing the outer parts of my actual brow shape. And then I'm just filling it in. And the color that I'm using, I believe it's Espresso. I'll leave all the details of the products in the description bar. And if I can find a link, I'll leave a link for you guys as well. Okay, so towards the front of the brow, we're just gonna go ahead and create like hair-like strokes, and towards the end, we're just filling it in. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Just trace the outer shape of your actual brow, and then once that's done, you fill it in. And towards the front of your brow, you're going to go ahead and do the hair-like strokes. You don't have to do the hair-like strokes because once again, we are going to go ahead and use a concealer to clean this up. But I like to do that because it actually creates like a second dimension once I do go back in with the concealer. So now that our brows are nicely filled in, we're gonna go ahead and grab a concealer. The concealer is gonna be the shade of your actual skin tone. A lot of people have been using concealer that's gonna be a lot brighter than their skin tone. However, that would be if you're going for like a full beat look. I am using this color Espresso from LA Girl Pro Concealer. Hold on, this is Espresso. No, sorry, this is not Espresso, this is dark brown. This is Espresso. And I'm using it from the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This concealer is amazing. I'm not using a lot because remember, we're not gonna be doing a full face here. We're only doing this to just shape our brow. Boom, boom, boom. Wow. So now that that's done, we just applied to the top of the brow and the bottom portion of the brow. And we're gonna grab a flat brush. I am going to use this angle brush that I normally would use to, I'm all types of confused right now because this is my first time working with this monitor thing and it's just throwing me for a loop, okay? Bear with me, guys. So this is the hot mess. This is the brush that I'll be using. I can't find my actual brush that I normally use to clean up my brows, but this will do. Anything that's flat, you can use something with an angle if you want to. It'll take a little bit longer with this brush, but it will get the job done nonetheless. Okay? And so I'm just using this to kind of just clean it up just a little bit more, get a little closer to the hairline, and then we're just gonna bring it down and into that, into our lid. And for the top, we're just bringing it out just to kind of blend it into our skin tone. So this color is, I know I did say skin tone concealer. This color is slightly, a little bit lighter than my actual tone. So it does still give the highlight effect, but it's not like an extreme highlight effect where I would need to go back and put some foundation on top to blend it in perfectly, okay? And so that one's good. We'll do, and I know you guys can still see it. You're probably like, what, girl, you need to blend that a little bit more. We are going to go back in with a concealer brush, and we're going to use a concealer brush to blend in the remaining product. Okay, actually, let's go in with this one here. Whatever's on your brush left over, you want to go ahead and just grab and just boom, 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 boom to the front of your brow. Okay, you see how that already made a difference? It doesn't look as harsh as this one does here on this side. We'll do the same thing over here. Just clean it up. Okay, so now I know my brows don't match completely because obviously we know that they're not going to be twins. They're sisters, not twins. I am going to go ahead and use just like a regular foundation brush. You can use a concealer brush. I can't find mine right now and I don't have time, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab my foundation brush and I'm just going to go ahead and buff in the remaining product. Just buff it in. You can use a beauty blender, you can use a regular sponge, whatever you like, whatever works for you when it comes to blending in your concealer, you use that. So as you can see, once that's blends in nicely, it looks almost as if it's just your skin, just a little bit of highlighted and that you just got your brows done. And that's the go here, okay? So then we're gonna go ahead and grab my mascara. I'm gonna be using mascara from Pat McGrath. It is the Dark Star mascara. This mascara is so freaking bomb. Like, I'm obsessed with it. It's like, it gives you lashes. Like, I literally don't have, I have lashes, but you can barely see them. And this mascara really makes it look like I have something to work with, okay? So you're just gonna go ahead and just apply that. I would say start with your lower lash line first and then work your way up to the top, just so that way you don't get any mascara on your lid. And I'm really, I promise you, I'm struggling right now with this 2 monitor thing. And I'm using the mirror. This is just like, I'm going to apply very generously. And then I'm going to dip back into my tube, get it on the bottom. Nicely saturated. I don't know if y'all can see this, but man, this mascara is giving me so much life right now. And here's a tip when it comes to mascara. Sometimes I know you guys probably like, oh, how come I can get one side looking so amazing and the other side looks crazy? It's really because of the way you're holding the brush, because remember, you're doing this side like this, and then the other side, you're using the front end where you use here, you're using it on the back part of your lashes. So if you would just switch it up and do this, then you should be able to. Or if you're ambidextrous and you can use your other hand, that works even better. But I'm not, and so I'm not gonna take any chances because I don't play like that with my eyes. I have great vision. I'm actually the only one in my family that does not wear glasses, and so I like to keep it that way. All right. Oh, maybe, yeah. Another good trick with mascara is if you happen to get anywhere that you don't want it to be, let it dry, and then you want to go back with either a spoolie, or you can go in with a Q-tip and you can just clean it off just by flicking, click, 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 and you'll be good to go. So then what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to use some concealer, and that's going to be the same tone concealer that we used to carve out our brows. We're going to be using this for under our eye area. Okay, and remember, this is not going to be your actual tone. It's going to be a slightly brighter, just to give you that awake look. Most people like to do like extremely bright, but as I mentioned, we're not putting any foundation on, so you really don't need it to be that much brighter. You just need it to just give you like a little pop. So I'm going to start with this amount of concealer. If I need to put more, then I will. I doubt that I will, but let's just see. Okay, and then we're going to use our ring finger. And I know some of you guys are like, well, why would you just put on the concealer before the mascara? Well, I don't know. This is just how I do things. This is just my order. I don't know why, but I just feel comfortable doing like this. And then if it gives you a hard time doing your concealer after your mascara, And yeah, it'll work if you go ahead and do your concealer first, but this is just how I like to do it. So we also want to get into this inner corner here, because a lot of the times this inner corner is also a little bit darker than our actual skin tone. And so we want to brighten up that area as well. We want to bring it all the way down over to the problem areas and bring it down this way. Boom, boom, boom. Bring it all the way up this way to our hairline, just to kind of give our face that little lift, okay? And then we're gonna, I don't know if you guys can see that, I am gonna put a little bit more here, but after I blend this side out, because I do see that right here is a little bit dark, darker than I would like it to be. And so I'm gonna go ahead and apply more concealer there. I'm gonna use this finger to do this side, and if I have anything left on my finger, then I'll bring some down over to the here. And always remember to get that little inner corner. You don't need to do the whole lid. If you feel like your whole lid is way darker than you would like it to be, then go ahead, feel free. Bring it all the way over onto the whole lid, but it's not really necessary. As you guys can see, this side is like a little bit, I had to do a little less work as far as coverage is considered. We do all have our problem areas, and you know your problem area, so if you have to put a little bit more, then that's fine. If you have to use a little less on one side, then that's fine as well. So I'm gonna go back in because I don't have anything left on my finger, and I am gonna go back in and add some to the side, just a little bit. See that? Just a little bit. We're gonna bring it into our nose. See that? You're like literally awake now. And we're going as close as we can to under our lower lash line to get it to look really good and even. You need to look up, that's fine. And if you feel like you got into the lash, your lower lashes a little bit, go back with mascara. It's nothing, another coat mascara is never gonna hurt. All right, so now that that's done, we can almost see that our look is already put together. What I am gonna do is I am going to, you can stop here if you'd like, but I like to add a little pizzazz, a little magic or whatever. So I am gonna go into my Black Radiance palette, and I'm gonna grab this, the Illuminate shade, which is this one here, and I'm gonna just put that into my inner corner. I am gonna also be using my ring finger for that as well, okay? Just a pop. Take a look at that. I'm gonna clean it up with my pinky under where I feel like there's a little bit too much. I want you to remove some with my pinky. There you go. Flip side. Not too much, just a little pop, because we're not here with a full beat face. Anywhere we need to clean it up, we're gonna go back in with the pinky and just clean it up. And see that? Very simple. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and actually set the concealer. And I am gonna be using setting powder by Mecier. And this is in the shade Medium Deep. Let's see. Yep, translucent medium deep. Just a little bit, not too much. Where is my powder brush? Just have it out. Just have it out. That's crazy. Oh. It's right here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and grab a little bit of that, and just a little bit. When I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. All I did was put a little bit into the lid, and when I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. You can't even see what's on here anymore because I kind of swished it around on the brush already. We don't have much concealer on, so we don't want to pack on too much powder. That'll give us a super dry look. We're gonna just pat it in and swoop it out, and that's just to allow your concealer to just set. Pat it in, swoop it out. Just a little powder brush. A little bit of powder here just to kind of get rid of any oils. If you want, you can follow up with some blush if you like. Me personally, I like the look as is, and so I'm not going to do anything else to it. If you also like, you could pop on a lash, That'll give it a little extra pizzazz as well. But like I said, I like the look just as is, so I'm not gonna do anything else. So yeah, this is it. Let me know how you guys did, and let me know if this was easy enough for you to follow and how much time it took you to get it done. Usually when I'm not recording, this is like 10 minutes. It's less than 10 minutes, honestly. You do your brows really fast, and then a little concealer, little mascara, and you're good to go. My baby crying, so I'm gonna holla at y'all later. See you next time here at the coast. I lied. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Click that notification bell. I'll see you guys next time here at the coast.